Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Provocative Biofield by Sagarika Babu. This is the sixth part of the NEET and AIPMT MCQs. Link for the first 5 parts of the questions is placed in the description box. You can see those videos through the link. Now let's start the sixth set of questions. Question number 51. The length of urethra in males is. Urethra is a tube-like structure that carries urine from the urinary bladder to the exterior of the body. In female it is 4 cm while in male it is 20 cm. Urethra in males it carries both urine and sperm. So here the answer for the question is option B, 20 cm. Length of urethra in males is 20 cm, for females is 4 cm. So answer is option B, 20 cm. Question number 52. Kidneys extend from dash vertebrae. In the options, T represents thoracic vertebrae, L represents lumbar vertebrae. So they are asking where the kidney is located. It is located between the levels of last thoracic and third lumbar vertebrae. So here the option is option C, T12, L3. Last thoracic means there are totally 12 chambers in the thoracic vertebrae. So T12 to L3. That is the right answer for this question. So kidneys extend from last thoracic to third lumbar vertebrae, which is the option C, T12 to L3. Question number 53. Each kidney has dash major calyces. So in a kidney it is divided into outer cortex and inner medulla. Medulla is divided into several medullary pyramids. Each medullary pyramid opens into minor calyx. These minor calyces unite to form a major calyx. So there are totally in each kidney we can find 2 to 3 major calyces are present. So here the answer is option B, 2 to 3. Each kidney has 2 to 3 major calyces. Question number 54. Glomerulus and Bowman's capsule together are called. Glomerulus and Bowman's capsule are the structures that are present in the nephron. So they are combination of the glomerulus and Bowman's capsule are called as Malpighian body or Malpighian corpuscle or renal corpuscle. So they are known by the 3 different names. So all are same. So here the answer is both A and B. Malpighian body and renal corpuscle is nothing but a combination of glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. The answer is both A and B. Question number 55. PCT is lined with. PCT is a proximal convoluted tubule. It is present in nephron. Nephron consists of Malpighian corpuscle and renal tubule. As I said before in the earlier question, Malpighian corpuscle is a combination of glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. And renal tubule, it consists of proximal convoluted tubule, loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule. So here the PCT is a part of renal tubule. Here it consists of cuboidal epithelial cells having microvilli. Because of that, PCT is lined by brush bordered cuboidal epithelium. The name was given because of the presence of microvilli in the cuboidal epithelial cells. So here PCT is lined with. The correct option is A, brush bordered cuboidal epithelium. Question number 56. Number of nephrons in each kidney are. So nephrons are nothing but the structural and functional unit of the kidney. Each kidney it consists of about 1 million nephrons, that is 10 lakhs. So here the answer is option A, 1 million. Number of nephrons in each kidney are 1 million. Question number 57. The condition of failure of kidneys to form urine is called dash. The answer is option A, anuria. What is the meaning of other options means? Option B, dysuria means painful urination. Option C, hematuria means presence of blood in urine. Hem means blood. So in urea means urine. So presence of blood in urine is called hematuria. The same like in second option, dysuria means, dys means painful, urea means urination, so painful urination. Option D, polyuria. Poly means excessive, urea means urination, so polyuria means excessive urination. So these are the meanings. Dysuria means painful urination, hematuria means presence of blood in urine, polyuria means excessive urination, while anuria means condition of failure of kidneys to form urine is called anuria. So the answer is option A, anuria. Question number 58. The part of nephrons impermeable to water is option D, ascending limb of Henle's loop. So loop of Henle or Henle's loop, they consist of an ascending limb and descending limb. The descending limb is permeable to water but almost impermeable to electrolytes, while the ascending limb is impermeable to water but it allows the transport of electrolytes passively or actively. So here the answer is ascending limb of Henle's loop. The part of nephron impermeable to water is ascending limb of Henle's loop. Question number 59. The wall of urinary bladder in humans shows a thick layer of smooth muscle called dash. The answer is option B, detrusor muscle. Our urinary bladder contains a muscle called detrusor muscle, which consists of 3 layers of smooth muscle: outer layer, middle layer of circular fibers, and inner layers of longitudinal fibers. So all these play a major role in the process of micturition, that is excretion. So here urinary bladder is supplied by sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. During sympathetic nerve stimulation, relaxation of internal sphincter occurs, so it causes the filling of the urinary bladder. Parasympathetic nerve, it causes contraction of the detrusor muscle and relaxation of the internal sphincter, which leads to micturition. So here the detrusor muscle, it plays a major role in these processes. So here the wall of urinary bladder in humans show a thick layer of smooth muscle called, the answer is option B, detrusor muscle. Last question. Question number 60 is, erythropoietin is secreted by? The answer is option A, kidney. Kidney produces a hormone called erythropoietin. So this erythropoietin function is, it promotes the erythropoiesis. What is this erythropoiesis means? It is a process for the formation of red blood cells. So kidney plays a major role in the formation of red blood cells. So it produces a hormone called erythropoietin. With that it promotes the erythropoiesis, that is the formation of red blood cell. So the answer is option A, kidney. Erythropoietin is secreted by kidney. So these are your 6th part of the questions. If you want to gain more knowledge in biology and if you need more questions in biology, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss those questions and videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.